Back when Neardius and I were vigilants of Stendar, we created a new order to destroy our enemies in an alternative way. For decades, we fought with limited resource and manpower. Most effective way to fight the enemy was from the inside of their cult. An agent of righteous might has to infiltrate the targeting cult, become one of them, and gain their trust. It is an agent's sacred duty to assassinate, sabotage, feed false information, and do whatever is necessary to bring down the cult.
I believe this NPC is played by an actor called Elijah Lucian, who's also plays a few roles in the other mod I've been playing called The Rockwell Pursuit. He's a very good voice actor, I think. You should check out his stuff. Don't remember his channel, but I'll try and put it below. But meanwhile, Elijah's going to tell us about losing some faith.
Back when Agents of Righteous Might was founded, there were 5 of us. You've already met Neartius the Faithful, Snadmund the Skullcrusher, and Clagus the Crimson
I've not met any of them.
Gaben the Shadow Step, and myself.
Alright, I guess you're telling me about it.
Pardon my arrogance, but I am certain that we were the most lethal infiltrators in Tamriel at the time. The memory of sabotaging werewolf lairs and witch caverns, backstabbing necromancer cults are still vivid in my mind. 12 years ago, we had an incident.
Oh, we're not finished talking? What is it?
We've located a Daedric cult, the remnant of Mythic Dawn. This is the very same cult that Neartius has been talking about. Gaben and Snadmund had gone to discover while the Clagus and I were camping near the entrance. Neartius was away at the time. I don't remember why. On a grim night, Gaben ran to me and insisted me to quickly gather a squad for ambush because Remnant Leader is walking alone under the moonlight. Without a doubt, I gathered as many Vigil brothers as I could and stormed into the location. However, I soon realized I was being naive. When our squad reached the coordinates, the Remnant Leader was indeed there, except he wasn't alone.
Oh.
The Remnants ambushed us and slaughtered us. If Snadmund didn't drag me out of there, I shudder at the thought of what might have happened to me.
Yes.
Gaben was the most powerful servant of Stendar. I cannot believe how he could turn his back on us, and on Stendar.
Snagman betrayed you.
Since then, I've quit working as an agent and become a priest.
That's a good idea.
Near...
Alright, wonder why that cut off. It's very strange. What happened to Mr. Clagius?
May Stendar have pity on his soul. On that treacherous night, he fought bravely and fell in battle.
I don't know how I feel about... In Fallout New Vegas mods, there's always seems to be like some guy who always talks for like, you can ask about his entire history. And Skyrim, that annoys you because you essentially just... You've got one guy telling you his life story in the most... Well, this is probably the most opportune place to tell you his life story, but I've actually played through the mod and there's actually characters that do say, I can't tell you my life story, just wait until we get out of here, which I appreciate. But I think Skyrim, on the whole, is missing that kind of depth and that kind of exploration of characters' pasts. And I've got to appreciate this mod author for sort of pushing that in here, because there's been no real Skyrim mod to date, which is sought to rectify that little that problem with Skyrim. It makes it seem overall quite shallow, but I'm impressed. And I might be more impressed if I ask what happens to Snadmund.
Neardius never speaks about his agents. The fact that Neardius rarely speaks about him is good enough for me to assume he's still working with Neardius.
It's quite interesting. What happened to Gaben?
Neardius doesn't tolerate traitors. He already sent agents after him. I believe Gaben met a gruesome yet justifying death.
I bet we're going to find him later. What is this place?
This is the Shrine of Stendar, sacred place for those who bear the mark of the righteous.
That's good, because I
might.
didn't understand anything you were talking about before. I'm glad I have a bit of context. Who are you?
My name is Irbrand Bayan,
Oh, I knew that.
priest of Stendar and keeper of this shrine.
How come you don't want to help Neartius? Is it because he's old? Are you a bigot?
Strong, both physically and mentally. If I work as an agent any longer, I will lose myself.
You might just buy a map. Is there any way you can help me with my current mission?
I will pray for your soul when you depart.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I guess I've asked him everything. That's Mr. Elijah.
Goodbye.
Oh god, I thought he had the most beautiful long hair there, but it's just his hood. Nertius. Tell me about the Regent's Room.
Once you complete this task, I will be able to explain in detail. Until then, focus on your mission.
I'm not sure who this voice actor is, but he did voice the MP officer in Deserter's Fortress, and I haven't really heard him much place else, so I guess he might just be unique to this mod author. It's interesting. It sort of suits Skyrim and Fallout, so can you tell me more about this werewolf?
The whole point of sending you there is for you to figure out who is the target and how to kill him.
Well,
Please, stop asking.
I've asked once, Pontanian. I'm back from the place.
Well, how was it? Have you killed the beast?
Oh, it was nice. I had a few beers, and then I killed a werewolf, yeah. I killed the beast as you instructed.
Very well. The true purpose of this task was for you to learn the consequence of joining the Agents of Righteous Might. Wayless Hawker used to be one of my best agents. I sent him over to a werewolf lair, and he successfully completed his missions. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the solution to his lycanthropy, and other vigils who did not know about his role tried to pike his head. It does not please me to send another agent to kill one of my former agents, but I presume ending his misery is an act of mercy.
No, you just eat your bread, you know. I just killed some guy. Alright. Yo, I'm ready for your next mission. Do you want me to get you jammed for that?
All right, Sir Knight. You have proven that you are indeed the Knight of Stendar, and I welcome you to our
Glad
order.
you sound so surprised.
You are now about to take up a very heavy duty. Go, prepare yourself if you haven't yet done so. Remember, you are going in alone on this mission. You will be disguised as a captured warlock from Windhelm.
Ah, yes.
Don't
Climacus the
bring
Short.
anything but the clothes on your back. Otherwise, I will store anything else in Irbrand's chest.
Hey guys, did you know there's like a dwarf working for the Agents of Stendar who does a lot like this warlock? Yeah, it's amazing what we found. Sorry about that vertical sync.
I will tell you in detail on the way down to our headquarters.
You know what? You're just trying to avoid me. Alright.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. We're going to go through the whole introduction. So please... Actually, I want to put my stuff away.
All right, take your time. Also, keep in mind that you won't be using any of your own equipment on this assignment.
Oh, thanks for that. Thank you. You're such a kind man. Alright. All. How do I get all? There we go. Probably just get the soul stuff backwards. I want the lockpicks though, and the healing, and that's probably one.
Hello.
Naked dwarf reporting for duty, sir.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
We get this mean introduction here.
by the time the last Oblivion Gate perished, in the beginning of the Fourth Era, the people of Tamriel had learned a valuable lesson.
Yo.
The ones who defile the will of the Nine, the ones who show disregard for life and mercy must be destroyed.
Yo, man, agree.
Those who realized this, whether it was a holy knight or a brave warrior, joined the militant order founded by the priesthood of Stendar, the vigilance of Stendar. It dates a few decades back, when Irbrand and I joined the vigilance in hopes of preserving Tamriel by guidance of the
He's trying
Nine.
to put out that skeleton.
Fearlessly,
Skeleton's like asking for help.
ruthlessly, we hunted down every infidel and dispatched them on sight. Necromancers, Daedras, witches, and werewolves. We ambushed them on the road, brought them face to face with swords and shields, destruction spells, and scrolls. However, such methods weren't efficient enough to wipe out the ones sheltering deep underground. Behind a sturdy fortress, most of the time, our enemies expected intruders. Penetrating their defenses always resulted in heavy casualties.
You bet.
Vigilance in my squad revised the strategy and deployed a new one. Instead of breaking down their gates, we joined their cults, not to become one of them, but to destroy them from the inside. This was effective at first, but we encountered a critical problem, the weakness in our soul. Blending into the cult required more than a simple ritual. To gain their complete trust, we were forced to perform atrocities. As time progressed, some vigils who went undercover fell victim to this evil. Some deserted their duties and permanently remained in their disguises. Some completely lost their mind. I needed vigilance with exceptional abilities and devoted faith. As a result, we founded the new organization. We call ourselves Agents of Righteous Might, the Order of Stendar. Sir Knight, I believe you have what it takes to become an Agent of Righteous Might. The following task that I will give you is not just undercover work, but a noble sacrifice. Recently, we captured a member of Remnants of Mythic Dawn. Let's just say we were able to persuade him to talk. He claimed the second coming of Mehrunes Dagon, and told how long they'd been recruiting to build an army in the deep underground west of Whiterun. Their goal, to reopen the Oblivion Gates in Tamriel just as they did in the Third Era. I've tried to send agents into their cult, but it has been an utter failure. I'm beginning to suspect there's a leak in the Order. This is why I'm sending you alone on this mission. You will be placed in the same cell with the captain. Gain his trust, and gain acceptance to their cult. Once you have done so, communicate with us via drop. Put your report in the small chest located to the right side of the counter at Frostfruit Inn. May Stendar watch over you, Sir Knight, until we see each other again.
Okay. See you there. Never knew who you were. Well, I think I probably did.
The martyr cannot be dishonored. Every lash inflicted is a tongue of fame. Every prison a more illustrious abode. The name Selms. So, Warlock, who are you and how did you end up here?
Pick a different one.
Ah, you serve the Lord of Plots, the Queen of Shadow and Deceit. How do you feel now you've been captured by deceitful plotters like the Vigils? By the way, I myself worship Mehrunes Dagon, the mighty Lord of Destruction. Glad to see you too.
That sync is annoying. Gotta fix it, but I get this nice frame rate as a result.
Warlock, I've been here for a while. I believe we can get out of here without having to fight our way through the headquarters. Taking the left door of the torture room leads to the 3rd floor. I'm pretty sure it will get us to the waste disposal room.
Waste disposal room?
They've been piling corpses the other day. Instead of the main floor, they kept dragging the bodies upstairs. I'm guessing they have some sort of drop hole to dispose bodies. If we work together, we will be able to get out of here alive.
Sounds like a plan, I'm in.
Good. First, we'll have to unlock this door. The joint seems to be loose. If we can get some sort of lubricant, I might be able to break it.
Well, I've got just the plan. Okay. Lubricant.
How are you holding up?
Here, if you actually put,
I can't think of how else we can get out of here.
looking for something that's bothering me. Fatty troll. Troll fat. Excellent. This must be the correct method for us to escape. So I'll give you some.
I can't think of how else we can get out of here.
Look what I found, a handful of troll fat.
Great. Let's apply it here and here. Now let's see if I can pull this out.
This voice actor is amazing, by the way. He's just got such a... You really believe this guy? Alright, so are we done?
How are you holding up? Right.
Okay, so... That didn't work. Oh, he's doing something. Are you done? Ah!
Alright, Warlock, let's go. Try not to make any noise. The guards here have a very keen sense of it.
But what? God, I really hope that's just cut off. Alright.
How odd. There usually is a jailer in this room.
Well, I probably left.
Maybe we're lucky. Warlock, we need to hurry. Grab a dagger. We'll need it.
You are the dumbest mythic villain person ever. Must be some more stuff. Alright, where you go? Oh, God. Oh, don't worry, just autosave, right? Alright. I'll pick that one first. Fuck was that? Hey! Alright. Come on! Hurry up! There's no one here because this is all a setup. Quickly, go! Go! Jesus Christ. Some people.
This way. That must be our way out.
Don't worry, I know my way out. I'm a spy.
I've been tortured for weeks, and I'm not sure my body's up to this task. Until we get to the safe point, you'll have to take the lead.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I understand you're also not well.
I'm not.
However, once we get out of here, I'll find some ways to compensate you for your efforts.
Put the dwarf in front. Holy, the dwarf in front. If you go in front, I can see the bad guy while he eats you. Excuses, excuses. Alright, let's go. Just let me fart first. This is cool. Yo, spiders. Can you get me up here? No. Easy. Alright, let's go.
Ugh, this can't be good.
Let me just watch my frame rate drop to fucking 3 there for a second. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's this? What's my help? No, nothing here. Alright, there's some spiders over here. Let's lure them into the corridor here. So we don't
Keep your eyes open.
It says in the open.
This place is filled with foul creatures.
Clearly. It's the spiders too. Oh, great. I won't be poisoned. Thanks for that. Come out, Spidey's. Spider-Man, Spider. Oh, the Spider. Christ. Get him. Get him, Samus. Oh yeah. Good going. Alright, let's head out. Alright, I'm lost. I think the door thing was back here somewhere. What's wrong with the quest marker? It just like sits in his head. Doesn't really point you to some of this. So I suppose there's an argument regarding that, I suppose. But in the meantime, here we go. So far this is a fun mod, I quite like it. It seems it's probably the best Skyrim mod I've played. But there's probably a lot of spiders here, so we're just going to fucking go round and round away. And to Skyrim. It's probably an argument I should have fought through all those spiders.
Ah, the fresh air.